Oh, clicking on this video was a mistake indeed. Good evening, laddies, lads, and welcome to the click. And you look so fine today. Why are you doing this to me? I'm so jealous. You know I get easily jealous. Come on. So anyway, today we're gonna look at r/ChaoticGood. Yeah, that's the one. I went senile there for a second. This arm, I need to oil it. Listen to this. Okay, so anyway, this subreddit is absolutely amazing. Have you ever wondered what an anti-hero in real life would look like? Just going around being all satanic and chaotic and like devious, but like in a good way. Their heart is in the right place, which is in my butt. Sorry, enjoy the video. And did you know the channel is getting close to 1 million subs? It's absolutely wild. I never thought we'd make it this far. If you went back 2 years and told me, I would have laughed because I thought you would be lying. Thank you. It's insane. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Anyway, let's get on with the video before I start crying. Woo! Anonymous. Be me. 22 and poor in college. Deliver food for a restaurant for a few months. Sometimes people order takeout but don't pick it up. If it happens late enough in my shift, I get to take it home with me. Always ate the best those nights since it was free. Be me now, 35 plus. Started calling corporate restaurants and ordering takeout about half an hour before closing time. Always spoof the caller ID to show up as my ex-wife. Been doing it for about 3 years. Never pick it up. Gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling, knowing I gave some young person a free meal. And also my ex get blacklisted for every restaurant in town. Payback and wholesome support all in one. Apply to jobs that are not transparent with their hourly pay and only imply that it's good. Use fake name. Lie out of my butt in the application in order to ensure they call me. Get told they pay during the interview. They always aren't good. Ghost them. Post their hourly wage on Google Reviews and put a 1 star if it's particularly shite. Frick you! Be transparent, you stingy ducks! That's beautiful. Oh my god, this reminds me so much of the dude that was starting to send out fake applications to jobs, and whatever they said, he always said, the pay's too low, sorry, bye. He wasn't even looking for a job, only doing this to drive up wages.
Be so completely yourself that everyone else feels safe. To be themselves too.
I can't think of much that I aspire to more than this. This is so beautiful. Wouldn't that be a perfect world when everyone is just like so incredibly themselves and quirky? I am quirky. Very, very much so. God, I'm barely socially functionable. But like, it would be so beautiful when everyone's just like, yeah, we're all freaking weirdos deep down inside. So as soon as someone is weird, it's just like, yeah, you're just one of us. Like, being not normal, it's the new normal. Meow. I just finished beating someone up and I hate myself for it, but he kicked my cat. I just had a roommate come to my house drunk and trying to start a fight with me. And when I didn't reciprocate, he kicked my 6-week-old kitten? God, there's a special place in hell for you, like hell. Not the cool kind of hell where we're going. I proceeded to beat his butt for 30 minutes. I feel very ashamed, but I love my cat. It was multiple beatings in a 30-minute time frame. He just kept coming back for more, like, no, man, let me beat up that kitty. Jesus Christ. I mean, I always say that if you turn into this kind of person when you're drinking, and you're like, but sorry, I was drunk. If you know that you're like this when you're drunk, it's your responsibility not to drink. Yikes. The single most important thing a man can do to be an ally is give his woman friends permission to give dudes at the bar his number. So when they call, he can angrily say, "That's not funny. She died 15 years ago that very night." They'll think twice about being creepy towards people in the pub ever again. My god, getting hunted by dating ghosts. It's like, it's not Ghosts of Christmas Past. It's just ghosts of dates. Can we make this a Christmas special, please? Okay, what is it? Oh no, that's so bad. I was gonna like poke a hole in the bottom of a big bag of dog food and stuff. Okay, so Spider-Man is gonna do this as well. Are you gonna hang it up with spiderweb in the roof or something like that? Just go completely overboard? Okay, no, changing his mind. Cause puppies look good. Aww. And they're such good boys. Oh, they're such good boys. Aww. Oh, it's a little shirt. Ah. I didn't make a video today to cry, man. Come on. Aww. How can I get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine out of my system? A secret I learned in my 20 years as a military doctor. If you get a vaccine that you don't really want and need to remove it from your body, there is only one surefire method to do so. Take 2 to 3 habanero peppers and blend them up with 1.5 cups of water and administer it as an enema. Wait. Is this what I think it is? Wait, hold on. Enema, meaning a procedure in which liquid or gas is injected into the rectum. Oh dear God! This special acids the peppers not only deactivate any tracking chips, but also absorb the vaccine toxins right out of your body through your intestinal lining, so they can be immediately excreted. That way you can get the so-called vaccination card without the health risk of keeping the vaccine in your body. You know what they say, a good chili burns 2 times, on the way in and on the way out. This will probably just like nuke your entire digestive system. My God. He got drunk and emailed his teacher. His teacher actually responded, Mr. Martin, just letting you know that you're a mother frickin' G, and I'm sorry that you're bald. Oh, if you want, I can hook you up with a girl who can get your hair back and keep you banging, dude. Also, I just need to ask you for an extension on my paper. I'm really freaked right now and full of sick AF tomorrow, man. Keep slaying, boy, and I forget to do school loop again. Love you and see you Monday. Good freaking yard, Patrick. Patrick, sounds like you had a great night. I will extend your paper deadline to Wednesday. It must be submitted here. And please refer to my syllabus for information on how to submit your paper. I appreciate your concern for my bald head. My wife likes it. And I don't get paid enough to get hair implants. On a side note, what were you drinking last night? Next time you email me, I'd like a bottle of whatever you had so I don't have to remember what you said. Good yard. This is so beautiful. This is when a professor has been like in the college life for enough years that it's like, oh, drunk students. I know how to deal with this. Beautiful. The kind of person who just becomes like a sassy old man instead of becoming bitter. I love this. Road service employees are dismantling road signs across Ukraine in order to complicate navigation for the invading Russian troops. This is just the kind of thing where you flip the signs in all kind of directions. Just like, yeah, it's totally this way. Trust me. Walmart to close its doors on Black Friday. I'm starting a misinformation campaign to convince people that Walmart is closed on Black Friday. That way the people who work at Walmart will have a less stressful day. Join me in the fight to spread positive misinformation. That is so nice. Oh my God. Honestly, Black Friday is just like a breeding cesspool for behavior. Like, the customers just go animalistic, like they stampede each other. It's nuts. And most of the prices are just jacked up a week before Black Friday anyway. So it looks like you get like a sale on it, but it's actually not. It's just like one of those fake BS sales. So it's like, it's scummy from the corporations, and like the people act like animals, and like humanity is just out the window. It's just, why? Why is this a thing? It's just weird. Not to mention like the rampant just the intensity of buying stuff you probably don't really need that's just gonna sit and gather dust anyway. I've never gone to a Black Friday in my life. It's a weird vibe, man. A Florida activist, oh, Florida, this is gonna be good, is asking state school districts to ban the Bible, saying it's not an age-appropriate book for kids and contains references to the forced naughties, bestiality, and infanticide. Oh, how the turntables. Oh. Or maybe not how the turntables, how the book flippeth. God, I'm good at my job. Oh, here's a video.
So my first OnlyFans paycheck came in today, and I'm gonna
good on you, bro.
20 grand of it to pay off my sister's student loans.
Yes.
Why the fuck not?
Yes.
Anthony, you're gonna break my fucking door!
It's so violent.
That is your student loans. Paid in full by my penis.
Yes. Penis power, baby. Oh my God.
I see what you did for your sister, but did you ever think you should take that fucking money and buy your own house?
Okay, I think like half the yelling and stuff is like staged, but still super. Oh my God, it's so wholesome. Oh my God, that's so nice. I love this. What better way to pay for your student loans when with a bit of family PP? That sounds weird out of context, doesn't it? My roommate, when she talks to unvaccinated guys and convinces them to get the vaccine so they can go on a date and then proceeds to ghost them. The good kind of ghosting. Oh my, this is beautiful. Hey there, Steve. If you get vaccinated, we can get all frisky. And he's like, oh, heck yeah. Let me get 5 of those vaccines. And it's just like... And the funny thing is that she actually did them a favor. That's like the most beautiful part. Maybe you even saved their lives, you know, or saved the lives of an elderly family member or something. It's like, it goes deep, man. It's beautiful. Apparently my kid got in trouble today for packing our toaster in his backpack and pulling it out at lunch to make Pop-Tarts for his class. I can't stop laughing. He just stole the toaster. Jesus Christ, your kid is gonna grow up to be like a real-life version of Deadpool, I swear to God. My dad used to live in a really bad area growing up, surrounded by a lot of gangs. And he told me that there was this kind, openly gay boy that used to tutor all these gang leaders for free. And one day a homophobe insulted him, and 5 gangs found out and went to go beat him up. Nobody touches our local wholesome gay. Cease. I blocked Fox News with parental controls at my parents' house. Wait, is that what parental controls are actually? Is that what the name implies? Now my mom keeps calling, asking why they can't watch their news program. And I truly believe this is how we can save our country. Oh my God, I never thought of it this way. Parental control? Because they're just so bad with tech? So it's literally parental control? Like literally the word by word? Oh my God, my mind has been blowethed. I fill these potholes, pay me instead of your taxes. In 2019, a 22-year-old Canadian man named John took it upon himself to fill potholes after hitting a big one on a drive with his mother. He also had a sign that said, "I fill the potholes, pay me instead of your taxes." Drivers thanked him with his work with cash, coffee, and joints. That is pure. I love this. Oh my God. Support your local actual productive person today. So this isn't necessarily dark, but it's definitely odd. I want to open a school for gold diggers. Basically take in women or men who have no ambitions further than marrying rich and teach them everything that the perfect assistant, wife, husband of a rich man / woman needs to know how to do. This just gives me, if you haven't watched the series, The Ways of the House Husband, you should watch it. It gives me that kind of vibes. Things like household management, handling appointments, memos, calls, etc. Get them to work as assistants or secretaries to practice. And when they graduate and are like, "Finally, I can go get the husband or wife," I can be like, "Haha, surprise! You are now extremely qualified executive assistant. Now go support yourself." Just to trick people who have no ambition or confidence in their skills into becoming highly qualified professionals. You just trick them into having a good career. But seriously, go watch The Way of the House Husband. That's gonna be me when I'm done with YouTube. It's beautiful. Like this ex-Yakuza member who's just becoming a house husband, and everything is so sus. Like, "Yeah, I got this fresh white powder for tonight's activity." It has these bags that look like cocaine, and it just turns out to be really pure like flour, and they use it for a cake. And everything sounds so sus, but it's like hyper wholesome. It's so good. Kids, if you're being bullied online, please do not contemplate any kind of self-harmies. Instead, tag me in the post. You shouldn't have to stoop to their level. But it's too late for me. I'll roast the frick out of that 11-year-old bully and sleep just fine that night. Old rules don't work. At Kellogg's announced it's firing strikers who refuse designed by strike-breaking consultants, offer structure to turn workers against each other, taking applications online. Millennials and Gen Z applied en masse with no intent of taking jobs. Crash system. Did you really make it easier for people to protest? Like literally, protest from home. You don't even have to leave your house. And you expected fewer people to protest and make it less of an issue? Yahoo! Okay, so we got... Is this like a shoplifting challenge or something like that? I've seen a lot of like, what was it, the devious lick or whatever it was called, like 6 months ago or something. Just weird stuff. But I have a feeling this is heading in a different direction because it's obviously not that kind of subreddit. Okay, so there's shoplifting stuff. They're getting like vitamins, fruits, sandwich materials. Okay, they're just casually walking out with everything stuffed full. This is the full loot. Oh my God. So they're making sandwiches with all this. Ooh, that looks so good. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'm packing it up all nice, packing it in care packages with like, what is that? Medicine, vitamins, face masks, sandwiches, fruits. Dump. Okay. Okay, I think I see where this is going. That is so sweet. Aww. That is so nice. Oh my God. I don't see a lot of homelessness around where I live. I suppose it's not even a big enough place for there to be homelessness in the same way. And also I think this is also very typical for certain parts of the US, but wouldn't that be such a beautiful thing? If you could go out, make like a video about this wholesomely, and then you like reinvest the stuff the video makes from ad revenue and sponsors to just buy more stuff and do it again. So it becomes this perpetual like wholesome entertainment that also pays for the stuff you're giving out. So it's just this perpetual charity, basically. That'd be so sweet. Please retweet. Never, ever, ever respond to someone's art on Twitter saying you wanted on a shirt with that art. Bot accounts will queue into that and then pirate the artwork. Then this becomes a nightmare for the artist to get the bootleg merchandise taken down. Please share.
2,000 of people buying phony images and replaying them with their passionate desire to have them as a t-shirt overloads the bot with nonsense and junk and set out warnings to shoppers like this.
Can y'all do me a favor and quote each reply to this with something along the lines of, I want this on a shirt, thank you.
This site sells stolen artwork. Do not buy from them. This site sells stolen artwork t-shirts. Oh my god. And now we even have people replying to pictures of Baby Yoda with, I want this on a t-shirt, knowing how ravenous Disney's being with copyright in hopes to get the stores taken down altogether. I don't know what this is about, stuff like this, and the whole turn May into a symbol of AK protester thing out, but really reassuring for some reason. I have another level to this. Couldn't you just make an image or post an image that is clearly against TOS, not even copyright, but just, you know, Twitter allows basically anything, you know, everything from pornographic content to whatever it might be. Just have like a very pornographic picture and, you know, under it says, oh, I want this on a t-shirt. And then, you know, this BS bot posts it to, I don't know what it is, Amazon or whatever. They just get struck down for massive TOS violations. Boom. You don't even have to wait for the copyright. They just get TOS smacked. Would that work? I feel like that would work. Oh my god, I might have to experiment with this in the future. Take that, scammers, you little shites. John Oliver buys 15 million of medical debt for $60,000 and forgives it all because he could. Wait, what? Oliver then proceeded to detail how with $50 in knowledge of the law, he was able to successfully apply online to create a debt-buying company named Central Asset Recovery Professionals, or as Oliver put it, CARP, named after a bottom-feeding fish. Oh, that's smooth. After setting up a rudimentary website for CARP, the satirical but still real company was offered a 15 million package of medical debt for $60,000. Oliver explained that the debt was out of statute, which means it's the kind of debt that the collector can only continue to collect but not sue the debtor for. Then instead of chasing down the 9,000 debtors in the debt package as a normal collection agency would, Oliver decided to stage the largest one-time giveaway in television history and work with a non-profit RIP Medical Debt to forgive the 15 million with no consequences for the debtors.
Okay, but now I want to know what I want to do if I get rich.
You don't have to be rich to do this, actually. RIP Medical Debt is charity. They buy rights to the medical debt and then forgive them. So far, they've forgiven over 1 billion in medical debt. So little ray of hope for someone else. That is beautiful. Oh my god. This is amazing. I love this. Huh. Wow. I mean, the fact that it's necessary in the first place is frightening, but like, damn.
It's like Hava.
What's Hava?
Have a nice day.
Got him. Oh, take that, fellow internet stranger. Had a baby boomer in front of me at the Dairy Queen. She insisted that she was a Blizzard expert, and there was simply not enough chocolate pieces in her Blizzard, and she wanted to complain to whoever is in charge. Oh wow, this is Karen, isn't it? She's going on with this teenager. The teenager is calmly explaining that they make all of them the same, etc., procedure, etc. But this woman is now yelling at the teen. So I walk past the woman and put money in the teen's tip jar. Haven't even gotten my ice cream yet. The woman looks at me, turns back and yells some more with the teen. I put more money in the tip jar. The teen smiles at me. The woman can't think of what to say to me and stops yelling because I'm looking her dead in the eye like, the ATM is over there. I can go all night. The more you yell at her, the more money she makes. Aggressive generosity to combat boomer selfishness is so punk. This is how we counter Karens. Oh my god, if everyone in society came together just like, we're gonna tip anyone the Karens yells at. So the Karen's like, you're literally rewarding people by being mean to them. Beautiful. Our school just banned backpacks. The poor trash can is getting in trouble. Here's a guy with a fishing net. A guy with a baby stroller. Oh my god. This is what I would like to call violently obeying the rules. Malicious compliance, if you will. So my dog was able to eat pumpkin guts last year, poo out the seeds, accidentally plant a very prolific poo garden, and then look this adorable with her baby, so the puppy with her poo pumpkins. Oh my god, it's so good. Just feed your dog whatever you want to plant and it's gonna just go nuts in your yard. That's amazing.
Things my boyfriend has done. urgently marched into A&E and said, "We're having knee pain," to the confused receptionist. I had to explain that it was only my knee and that he was just worried. When asked to tag me in a meme of, "What water are you?" he said, "You are the ocean, home to all friends." Loved, filthy gorgeous, and rather than learning the words, learned all 3 parts in the song where they ring the triangle. After we had an argument about him not getting my ADHD, I caught him halfway through a 3-hour playlist of lectures on ADHD with a pen in hand, taking notes. That is so sweet. Oh, just taking the efforts to understand your partner like that is beautiful. He suffered TBI last summer and he did not like the orienting questions they ask. What year is it? What day is it? Etc. When asked, "Do you know where you are?" he cracked one eye open and angrily said, "In bed." He played Knack 2 and hated it. When I asked why he was still playing it, he said, "So I never have to play it again." And he got every achievement, and as soon as he got the last one, he stood up, ejected his disc, and returned it to the store. Just like, so nobody can question you on. Like, I literally completed it. I hate it. Don't ask me to play it. My favorite drink is Pepsi Max. When asked about its dreams for the future, they involve being rich enough to find a way to pump Pepsi Max directly into our house. Just a tap with Pepsi Max. One time in our first year of dating, I hadn't seen him in weeks, whereas we normally saw each other all day every day, so I was gonna go stay with him for a couple of days. He had a temporary job, I'm taking 2 weeks total, at the time, and I was bummed that I was gonna be alone for this bit, but whatever. He was texting me like, "Work is going okay, in the line for the canteen right now," while I got on the bus. I found the key where he said he was, found a note on the table like, "Hi love, the Wi-Fi code is blorp, I'll be back in 5. And then I went into the lounge and he was there. He was lying on a fold-out bed with Marvin Gaye playing. The TV was on PowerPoint slide that said, "Welcome, Jess. I quit my job." He was entirely naked except for a cushion with the letter D over his crotch. I am 95% sure there were candles. The only thing missing is like rose petals over the floor. Oh my god. You're making everyone jealous. When he was in a hospital and his cognitive functions were slowly coming back, he looked up from Twitter with horror and said, "Jess, is the American president a racist?" Oh my god. One time he asked me what guacamole was, and I told him, and he said, "If it's made up of things that already have names, why does it have a different name?" I have to not let him live this down yet. Wait, so you have to name every dish with everything that's in it? Oh my god. I used to have an eating disorder, and while some good 99% of the time now, I occasionally have wobbles. One time I'd eaten some mini donuts and told him, I kinda want to check the calories on those, so he immediately pulled the label off and ate it. The power move! I lost him for like 20 minutes at a uni event, and when I found him, he presented me with a Pepsi Max badge and said, "I rode this mechanical bull to try and win this year's supply, and I fell off pretty quickly. Sorry." We won the best couple award at one year in our uni, but neither of us were there to collect it because I was ill, and he left halfway through to come home and take care of me. That is so sweet. On the rare occasions when I wake up before him, when I kiss him / touch him, he makes these little activation sounds, you know, when you have to touch a cat. It's like those. That's beautiful. I love this list. Oh my god. This should be something every couple does. That's awesome. Again, we all just appreciate the incredible vibes of my new employer and taking an absolutely wild one-star review and making it into a t-shirt. "This place is full of satanic activity. This place is full of satanic activity as free-breathing humans." Is that a nice way of saying anti-mask? Yahoo! "We were discriminated against. The waitstaff refused to serve us laughing, smiling faces. I cannot believe the treatment we received here as we were below them. If you like freedom, go elsewhere." Google reviews 1 star. As free-breathing humans. These are the same people that refer to anti-vax people as purebloods. Yeesh, you know that everything you eat goes down through your bloodstream, right? If you want to be pure blood, you have to literally like starve, according to your logic. I grew up in a college town, and one Halloween our doorbell rang, and we opened the door expecting to see trick-or-treaters. But what was in front of our open door was another door, like a full-on wooden door that had a sign that said, "Please knock." So we did, and the door swung open to reveal a bunch of college dudes dressed as really old grandmothers, curled their hairs, etc., who proceeded to coo over our costumes and tell us we were, such cute trick-or-treaters. One even pinched my cheek. Then they gave us candy, closed the door, picked it up, and walked to the next house. Oh my god, I want to do this. This is amazing. Can I do... Please? Does anyone want to do this with me? Topiki? Can we do this? I would love this. Oh my god, yes. This will be an amazing, like, real-life video for... Oh my god, this is such a good Halloween special. Oh, yes. How to hack this bus stop advertising space. What you need, this vest, these tools, and then you simply go through these steps and you can place
whatever you want here, no one is gonna bat an eye. There's a camel and the Bobby on the street. Oh, so he just gets out? Wait, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? That is amazing! I love how chill the mama camel is about it. The mama camel is just following and be like, where are you taking this? You're not big enough to run away with this baby, what? And just to get him off the street. That is so wholesome. Oh my god, yes. Turkish photographer beats up client after learning bride is 15 years old? Yikes. Ugh, you should allow people to grow up and be kids. Like, Jesus Christ. Childhood is like, looking back at it, is one of the most innocent, nice little bubble times of your life. Ideally, at least. Doing something like this is so horrible because you rip out like those small idyllic years that never come back. You're gonna be an adult for the rest of your life. Like, this is so gross. Thinking outside the box. Since there is no penalty at all for making false or frivolous claims under the Texas Bounty Hunting Act, and since people outside of Texas can sue anybody in Texas, we could sue every single Republican in Texas for aiding or abetting abortions. This would likely overwhelm the entire court system. I mean, we're talking about millions of registered Republicans in that state. If we sue them all, there is no way the court could proceed all those cases separating the real claims from the false ones. Again, under the Texas law, there's absolutely no penalty for making a frivolous or wrong claim. You just have to file it, and then the party you accuse has no answer, and the court has to issue a ruling. Again, just thinking of guerrilla law tactics and actually stop these people. This is just like Twitter guerrilla warfare. Oh my god. Oh, yes.
Heartwarming. Oh, this 2-year-old's family couldn't afford his $20,000 electric wheelchair, and then their insurance didn't cover it. So a high school robotics team burned down the insurance headquarters. That was the bit. Okay, that was a bit of a twist nobody expected. That certainly hope they are punished.
They were. The building was burnt down. Everyone is talking about different people, but it's also like very much satire, but that was funny. I love the little twists. So, I live next door to a couple, a very conservative couple, and they're twin boys. The boys can't be more than 8, and like most kids, they like to play in the backyard, which is totally fine. Doesn't bother me at all. They're kids and like to run around. What does bother me though is that they love to throw their toys over into my yard. A lot of toys. Action figures, balls, frisbees, rackets, etc. Them throwing them over don't even really bother me that much. What bothers me is that the parents keep demanding that we have to throw them back. They don't ask, they don't knock on the door and apologize, they just yell over the fence when they know that we are outside and tell us to give them back. And that bothers me. They also seem to encourage their kids to throw it over at our yard. What? Why? So after Christmas, I was at the store and saw that they had a ton of Barbies, nail polish, Bratz doll frisbees, and balls on the clearance. I bought 5 of everything I could find, and I knew my neighbors would hate seeing their sons playing with. Every time an action figure gets thrown into my yard, I will throw a Barbie back at it. Every time a ball gets thrown, a Bratz ball will be returned. I already threw a couple of nail polishes over and the twins went crazy. They loved it. They've had pink, purple, and green nails all week. It's been 2 days, and not a single action figure has crossed my fence. More importantly, not a single rude demand from the parents to return them. The kids are having fun, and I have petty revenge.
I love this. It's like so sad. Oh my god,
Yes, yes. Smacking rude Karen neighbors and letting the 8-year-olds play with nail polish at the same time. This is a win for everybody. God, I love this. I mean, except for the Karen neighbors, but nobody cares. This is so funny. In my family, I have, parentheses, 1 lesbian cousin, and everyone calls her literal wife her friend. So I've started calling all my straight relatives, spouses, their friends.
Is Auntie Sue and her friend Jerry coming? Oh, Brian will be bringing his friend Sarah.
They've all been married my entire life, and it drives them insane. You're doing God's work. More like doing Satan's work. But on this channel, that's basically the wholesome God that we all pray to. Ooh, Satany, waitany. Those little goat hooves really lift off the buttocks as well. Yes. I've seen this one. This video is like a month or 2 old, but it's a Russian soldier that got captured and basically taken care of. I feel so bad for everyone on the side of the conflict. Because, I mean, the people being invaded, it's absolutely horrible. And also the people being manipulated back home. Because even after the conflict is over, they're going to be ostracized by the entire world. The currency is shot to poo. All the external job opportunities and companies are moved away from the country. It's like, it's so bad. for everyone apart from like a small select elite that is just messing it up for everyone. It's horrible. Why no one takes my Sharpie? I work in an aerospace facility where you can only use black ink on any official paperwork. Had a pen thief in the house, so I bought 2 packs of Pilot G2s, 1 colored and 1 black. I switched all the ink cartridges up, so not only did I never have another black pen stolen, but the pen thief was found with pink ink on some control documents. Suck it, Tim. Ukrainian model Igor. Woo! I am gay Russian and jacked off to this hashtag stop war. That's beautiful. That's how you like become brothers in arms. Heck yeah. What if this was in my butt? You would never know. Wash your hands. This is just society in general. Like, do you really want to hold that pole on the subway? What if someone licked it? What if someone rubbed their naked bum on it? You'll never know. Do you really want to take the chance? I'm not saying he's right, but I get it. A Florida man kidnaps scientists to make his dog immortal. It's like, don't kidnap people, but also like puppies. Despite what the Bible says about stealing, a Church of England priest suggested Saturday it was no sin to shoplift as long as the victim is a big supermarket. Jesus said love thy neighbor. He didn't say love Marks and Spencer's. Okay, fine. The Brits can take the W for this one. Father Jones explained that his advice does not contradict the Bible's 8th commandment because God's love for the poor and despise outweighs the poverty rights of the rich. Oh my god, nobody can tell I'm not the British. My accents are like on point, man. Good job, click. I went to my first physics lecture this quarter, and the professor literally told us, I wrote the textbook for this course, but I'm going to pirate it for you guys because I hate my publishers. A true people's hero. Yeah, those overpriced textbook. I remember I bought a physics book in uni that was roughly this thick. It literally snapped your back every time you had to carry it to lecture. And I think I used it once. I used it to look up one table. One table for an exam. That was it. The book is like 1,500 pages. I looked up half a page once. That was it. God, it was like $100. Freaking God. It looks cool on my bookshelf nowadays though. I look really smart, but I've never read it. Sex with dogs? Now that I've got your attention, please buy my girlfriend's homemade scented candles. Lavender scented, highest quality, made in her apartment. She is trying her best. It will mean a lot. I want to see her succeed. This is like wholesome clickbait. This is like if you have an outrageous clickbait for like a charity racer. It's like, oh my god, this celebrity did what with their butt? And then it's like, haha, donate to good charity stuff. Woo! Activists poured concrete on anti-homeless spikes in London this morning. Good. Good. These designs are atrocious. We have a homeless problem, alright? Should we spend money on more shelters? Should we create like a less predatory system for housing? It's like, no. Let's instead spend the money on making the streets more hostile. I'm sorry, what? My GF's employer has sent all his 1,500 staff an email saying they need to start returning to the office over the next few weeks. And some brave or insane soul has replied all with simply no. I am Spartacus. No, I am Spartacus. But kind of like just only one person saying it. That's beautiful. Hey, quick question, Mr. Police. Is it illegal to drive with a broken taillight? Casey, thank you for your message. This chat is not monitored, blah, blah, blah. Good morning. And yes, it's illegal with a broken taillight. Here's your police car. Next question. How do I properly make a citizen's arrest? Can you imagine the look on their face? If a few people came up like, sorry, you have a taillight. If you resist, we're gonna have to make a citizen's arrest. What a turntable. Oh my god. Love that. That is beautiful. Gives me good vibes. So my dad is a college professor, and he got alerted recently that in an effort to go paperless, the faculty is having their printers taken away. My dad decided to take this opportunity and create a meme. So he goes proudly up to me and tells me, I created a meme! And lo and behold, me running away from my building with my office printer and paper after CSU decides to go paperless. My dad's first meme. He was so proud of it, and he emailed it individually to other faculty, and nobody gave him any acknowledgement. He came into my room all sad. Please share to give my father the meme support he deserves. I have a vague memory of this meme circulating like a couple of years ago, so this might be a little bit late. But for what it's worth, check out this video and see how many people saw your dad's meme. I don't know, what is it, like 250,000 maybe? Something like that. Your dad's meme is famous! Or however famous this weird friggin' channel is. Woo! Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. The vaccine made my man's
thunk, grow 3 inches. Hashtag positive disinformation.
This is beautiful. This is yes, do this. Like, this could be the next conspiracy. Instead of being like, oh my god, 5G and tracking and humpty-dumpty. It's like, did you know the vaccine actually grows your PP larger? And you would have like vaccine rates at 105%. Gorgeous. So here was someone like slicing up a little package. Okay, scooping up some cat poo, getting it in the box. Are you gonna mail it back or something like that? Is this a No. Wait, no. Is this for a porch pirate? Is this... That is... Oh my, yes! Yes! The karma! The only thing that will do better is put like a spring in the bottom, so when they open it, it just sprays cat poo everywhere. Yes, get back at those. Porch pirates are the worst. Yeesh. What if we use 100% of our brand? r/Aryan nationalism. Actually an anti-racist sub created so that neo-Nazis can't use the name, and the profile picture is a pride flag with a Black Lives Matter symbol. This is just like wholesome trolling. God, I love this. I snuck $50 into a woman's purse upon hearing her tell her child that they couldn't afford peanut butter. Put pocketing! That's so sweet. This reminds me of some kind of like Skyrim missions when you know, plant sus things into people's pockets, but like for good intentions. That is so nice. There is no winner in D&D. You are so wrong, it's laughable. The winner is whoever can make the DM create the most new rules. Or like improvise weird characters. Like, the quest is in this direction. I'm gonna go to this random house and start interacting with a peasant. And flirt with them and create a life for myself. I had my DM in an adventure I made. I had a character called Basso Diggle. And Basso Diggle was a swashbuckling halfling. Imagine like, you know, if Jack Sparrow was about this tall and really fat. That was basically Basso Diggle. Basso Diggle had a tendency for like being very businessy. So every town we helped, or we did quests for, so we were like in with the mayor, I started a pub. And this pub had a mechanic in the adventure we had where they produced like a passive revenue. So, you know, if it took a few days between, you know, this adventure and the next session, the pub had generated a bit of revenue for the next time we came to that town. And I remember one session we had after about a month of not playing, and I came back to it and it was like, okay, let's see now, what's in everyone's inventory? You have 10 gold, you have 9 gold, you have 5 gold. Basso Diggle, your pubs have generated 1,200 gold. He had to literally nerf the revenue in our D&D adventure because my pub endeavors were doing so well. God, I love my halfling pirates. Basso Diggle was also a raging alcoholic and had this weird home-brewed mechanic where I got a stat boost if I was drunk, but I had like a stat penalty if I was sober. I also made a bard once called Chad Wonderwall. And Chad Wonderwall was a very interesting bard. He was like a typical like college douche with an acoustic guitar. And Chad Wonderwall had this very special ability where he could guaranteed charm any NPC. Right, any NPC. The downside of his ability is that it only worked once, because he only knew one song, which, you guessed it right, was Wonderwall. So the first time he plays it, he swoons anyone. And the next time it's like, haven't you already played this song? It's like, no. Oh, Chad Wonderwall, you absolute beast. Anti-vaxxers bribe doctors for vaccination with water. Ends up with the real vaccine. Mass fake vaccination has been taking place in dozens of vaccination centers throughout Greece, media reported on Saturday. The bribe fee for doctors and nurses is apparently 400 euros. The fee is paid by those who do not want to receive the vaccine against COVID-19, but want to gain access to several activities or simply avoid the twice per week rapid test for professional and other reasons. But then a hilarious thing happened. Doctors pocketed the bribe but administered the real vaccine and not water in order to avoid getting into trouble should the fake vaccination come out, according to report. So you punish stupidity and you still vaccinate people. I like that. I built a parklet in a car parking space, but it was removed by the council because it wasn't a motor vehicle. I've now built a parklet which is a motor vehicle, so the space for the community is back. Enjoy. That is so nice. Oh my god. This little truck I expect to be like, you know, a crepe place or something like that, like a crepe street food van. Beautiful. So here's a bunch of ads, you know, the ones that pump gasoline, pump slower. Wait, what is that? What does that say? Silence ads, that button. Thank you, good person who came before me that experiment with this. Mwah, I love you. Don't get vaccinated. Wilmore's funeral home. That is such a good jab and such good marketing at the same time. Such a good jab. It's even a double pun. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Pro-life whistleblower. Yeah. How do you think the law has been violated? Miss Crabapple and Principal Skinner were in the closet making babies, and I saw one of the babies, and the baby looked at me. Oh, I love that Simpson episode. Gestation period of 3 minutes. Here is a pride flag. Look at, wait. Enhance, zoom in. Oh, it's made from all those shitty monkey NFT BS's. That's beautiful. Turn something yucky into something yas. Ah, a jumper. Are you gonna do the self-harms? Yeah, life sucks. If you're going to die anyway, how about we do the naughties before you jump? Hell no, you freak! Oh well, guess I'll just have to wait until your body washes ashore. Well, if that doesn't prevent it, I don't know what would. God, freaking, that's so dark, but like, I have so many mixed feelings about this. I don't know how to process this. Metro woman breaks into Oklahoma City dog pound to get her dog before it's euthanized. Of course. Wholesome burglary. What you doing there, fellow pupper? This is no place to be stuck. And it's just tearing at that leash. Wait, is it actually gonna get it loose? I have to see this. Now I am deeply invested in the progress of the story. It's really, it's just going at it. It did, it actually chewed off the leash. And it's taking the other dog for a walk. This, oh yes! It's got a friend! Oh, that is so sweet! So you just befriended your pupper? That is so cute. Oh my god, please adopt it. Please. It has deserved it. Like, that kind of, like, geniusness and friend-building behavior in a little sneaky way. Yes, you need that in your life, thank you. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, you beautiful bean. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, because you deserve it. Mwah.